Well, welcome to our today's program, and may God, through this problem, help you who are now facing troubles in your life, you who feel even overwhelmed with so many things that are happening right now, and you just feel that nothing is working, absolutely nothing is working, and you don't understand why all this is happening to you. Well, I want to help you. We have the helpline number. You can see there on your screen. It's the 0296029837. You can call to that number if you wish, or you can also send a WhatsApp to our other number, the WhatsApp number. We are going to display it as well for you to have it. But it's important that you understand something we have been talking about this whole week. And we have been explaining to everyone that when a person is facing not normal things, okay, not normal things in their lives, that's due to evil spirits being in the ways of that person. And we have the Bible, the Holy Scriptures, they speak about that. And testimonies nowadays, we show to you every day, they also speak about that. Many of these people that you see their testimonies here, you watch their testimonies, they say they were not doing things in the best way. They were causing problems to themselves, problems to others. They were causing suffering to themselves. Many of them, they were just acting in a way they were destroying their own lives, their family. But once they were freed from that evil influence, everything changed. They changed. They were free. Their minds were free. Many people, they say that once that evil was expelled from their lives, from their minds, they were able to see things as in a different way, with different eyes, with different thoughts. It was like if their minds were darkened. And maybe that's what is happening to you. Perhaps that's exactly how you feel. That's the way that you feel. Now, the same thing or the same way these people, they were freed from that evil is the same way that you as well are going to be freed. Today is the first day of August. And today we are starting in our Universal Church a very powerful chain of prayer to stop whatever evil has been doing in your life. He will have to stop doing that to you. I want to show you this testimony, and then I will talk to you about what is going to start today in all our UCKG branches.
I began coming to the church as a teenager. As a teenager, I was empty. I felt lonely. I felt no one loved me. Even though we had a family with my parents, but because of so many problems, I was not happy. My parents always used to fight. My dad was, you could say, he was an alcoholic. He was an alcoholic because he couldn't stop drinking on his own, to the point that he would drag us with him. Many families deal with that. Many families deal with a parent that is always dragging his whole family. And that's how I used to feel with my dad. I felt like my dad used to drag us to certain problems. We came to the church because of the problems with our family. During that process, my mom was delivered from all evil spirits. We began having a family. Things started changing for us. But however, inside of me, I used to go more as an obligation because my parents would make me go. My mom mainly, she would make me go. So I would go just to please my parents, to the point that sometimes my mom would get upset because I wouldn't go, or I would get there late, or I wouldn't pay attention in the service. So that was my life as a teenager inside the church. When I began having problems of my own was when I got into a car accident, and the doctors had told me that I was gonna have epilepsy. They found something in my brain because of that accident, and some kind of clog or something, it caused epilepsy. he told me I had to drink certain medicines that I was going to drink for life to control the epilepsy. However, I guess the medicines weren't working, and I ended up having 2 attacks. At that time, that was when I thought to myself, you know what, I need to find God. At this point, the problem hit me directly. It wasn't mainly my family problems. There wasn't anything around me. It was me. The problem was me. So I already knew the way. I heard of Jesus. I had heard of God. I seen his miracles in my family. I seen my mom being delivered. So I knew that Jesus was the way. I knew that only with Jesus I can be healed. I can be happy, which was what I really needed. So I began seeking for myself. I began doing the chains of prayers. I began going on Tuesdays, on Fridays. Eventually I was delivered from this sickness. I was cured. I went back to the doctor. The doctor said everything was okay. I didn't have to take the medications anymore. But there was still something missing in my life. There was still some gap within me that it wasn't filled. Even things were going good for us, you could say for me as well, but there was still something missing inside of me. And that something was the Holy Spirit. I still, basically in front of everybody, I was happy. I had everything that a teenager could want. But I wasn't happy at all. I knew there was something missing. Every time I would be by myself, I knew there was something missing inside of me. And that was when I was like, okay, you know what? What is missing inside of me is God. I had the presence of God, but I didn't have the Holy Spirit, and I knew that. And that was when I started seeking for the Holy Spirit. I used to go Wednesdays. On the vigils, I wouldn't stop going. On Sundays, I would seek for the Holy Spirit. At 3 a.m. in the morning, I would seek for the Holy Spirit. And it was something continually that I used to do because I needed that Spirit in me. I used to see the transformation in my mom. And sometimes I would think, I want the same thing. I would see the transformation in some of my friends that received the Holy Spirit. And I used to say, that's what I want, you know. I want to be different. I want to show God in my life. And it was then when I got baptized with the Holy Spirit. I remember it was on the Sunday. They used to do a special meeting. So on that Sunday, I received the Holy Spirit, and from then on, everything changed inside of me. I didn't feel that loneliness. I can't express what I felt, but I know after that day, everything changed. I started looking at the world completely different, with eyes that I can overcome everything because of that Holy Spirit. I had an inner strength within me that I didn't know I ever had because I was insecure before. After I received the Holy Spirit, I knew I could do many things in my life because I had that strength of God in my life. So with the Holy Spirit, I had everything. But back then I used to think, with God, I can do everything. Now with the Holy Spirit, before I had the presence of God, I had faith to achieve many things. Now with the Holy Spirit, much more. I have peace, I have happiness, I have everything that I always desired in my life.
Why am I here? What's my purpose in life? Even after everything I've achieved, why do I still feel incomplete? Is it really possible to be happy and complete inside? We can help you answer these questions. Call us now. 9602-9837.
The number will remain available all the time during the program and even after the program. Just for you to know, if you want to call us later, maybe tomorrow, another day, well, keep that number because it can help you. Well, here we have these verses that says the following, and based on this is what we are starting today, this powerful chain of prayer to help those who see how evil has been doing things in your life. Then I saw an angel coming down from heaven, having the key to the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. He laid hold of the dragon, that serpent of old, who is the devil and Satan, and bound him for 1,000 years. And he cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up and set a seal on him, so that he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years were finished. So we see here the devil was doing something, in this case deceiving nations, and with the authority of God, an angel just bound him and cast him into the bottomless pit. So the devil could no longer do the things that he was doing. Now the question is, what do you identify the devil has been doing in your life? Things that you realize they are not normal. In your finances, in your love life, your family, your health, your spiritual life, yourself, your mind, your body. What things you identify, you say, this is not normal. The way I feel, the way I react, the dreams that I have, the nightmares, things that I feel in my house, the way that I feel, the way that I do things in life, it's not normal. Well, what we are going to do starting today, first Friday of August, first day of August, it's exactly to make that evil spirit, or to stop him from keep doing the things he has been doing in your life. So he will no longer be able to do those things to you. And you are going to be free from them. Why, you may ask? How can I be sure of that? Well, because the angel that I just read to you did what he did because God was with him. He had the authority of God upon him, just like us. Just like us. We have God with us, and we have God's authority on us, so we may help you to be freed from that. What do you need to do? Well, I invite you to come and join us in one of the services that we have. We have several times, and we have several branches. You just need to come, that's all. How much I have to pay? You have to pay nothing. You have to pay nothing. And if you say, oh, but why are you doing this, helping people in exchange of nothing? Well, we are doing because, as I said, we serve God. I'm here to serve God, and we are doing this exactly to help people like you. So, if you identify in your life, in any area of your life, things that you see, this is not normal, there is something spiritual behind this. Maybe you even know that someone has made witchcraft against you, or someone cursed you, or someone envies you. Well, you know that. It's your opportunity, my friend, to put an end to all of that, to make all of that evil work stop in your life, and to be free from that. If you want to join us here in Liverpool, we'll be with you at 153 Northumberland Street. This is the address of our church here, 153 Northumberland Street. We are exactly between the Meriton Hotel and the Westfield of Liverpool, Westfield Center, shopping center, right in the midst of these two places. So you cannot miss our church here. But we have as well in Blacktown, in Chatswood, in Dandenong, in Brisbane. If you want to know the addresses to one of these locations, all you have to do is go to our website, uckg.org.au, and there you will find, you just scroll and you will find there the addresses or locations. You just click there and, well, you will have all that information available. Besides that, the timetable, not only for Friday, but as well the whole week, including, of course, this Sunday, special Sunday we'll have in all our churches as well here. So, my dear friend, the doors are open to help you. Don't miss this opportunity to start a new life, a new chapter in your life. You, your family, are more than welcome to join us. As I said, today, Friday, or as well Sunday, mainly 9:30 a.m. so you can be with us in this special cry out in this first Sunday of August for families and as well so God may bless your life, bless this end of year, because we have only 4 more months until the end of the year. And things can become different, can change in your life in these last 4 months. If you want to know how, you are more than welcome to join us. Have a wonderful day. May God bless you all abundantly, and see you soon.
Dew. A physical phenomenon that takes care of nature at night as we sleep. It gives plants a healthy cleansing, cleaning and refreshing their delicate foliage for a new day in the morning. The Holy Spirit has a similar role, but is much more complete and effective. He is a spiritual phenomenon who purifies and guides us through this hellish world, which daily and tirelessly seeks to contaminate the human mind. During the night, the Holy Spirit cleanses us from all the evil we have had to deal with during the day. He renews us with the freshness of a gentle sleep and prepares us for a new day full of challenges. If you want this spiritual dew, come and seek for this internal refreshment on the first day of the week.